Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Brom, your host, comedian Lonnie.
On the Flash, I think this is season 6, episode 251.
251.
Y'all thought we were gone.
Nope.
You fucking thieves.
Just took a little break real quick.
Now we back.
Hey. Yeah, I mean, it's what a bro, like everything is like, talk about worst time to come back to America. Like, just like everything happened while I was gone. Like everything. Like if it wasn't this, it was that. Like it started with like the Tory and Meghan thing. Like that came back up. So that was something that happened last week. Didn't get to talk about it. Wasn't here.
Hey.
Then the presidential election. We see how that's going, and I think it's gonna get worse. I kind of knew it was gonna come to this though.
But why you think it's gonna get worse?
Okay, the worst situation would have been actually if she won. That would have been a worse situation, and that's only because them white folks wasn't going for it. Like the storm the Capitol thing that happened, I think it would have been worse than that.
Well, okay.
And then now that it has, I think it's divided people more because now we focusing on who voted for who, this person, that person, what they stand for, what they believe in, and a whole bunch of other stuff. That's why I think it's gonna get worse from where it is.
So
now.
Okay, you remember when doing the Black Lives Matter and George Floyd and all this stuff? Mm-hmm. When we didn't get what we wanted, we were fucking up our community.
Yep.
When them crackers didn't get what they wanted, they fucked the White House up. Why are we mad? Like this, we be like, oh no, nigga, we did the same thing, all shit.
Yeah.
For one, and two, it's like it's funny because when you read I like facts, data, and statistics. So you read the facts, data, and statistics. All the black women, black men don't like us, and they hate us, and all some stuff, and blah 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 blah.
Well, we all knew that was bullshit.
But no, his thing though. And I ain't received not a damn fucking apology yet. It ain't us.
Apology.
Okay.
I didn't get no apology.
Peep this. I know, but here's the thing. Peep this. The two groups of people who voted for her, who didn't vote the one group of people who voted for her the most are black people.
You said the people who, wait, one more time?
The people who voted for her the most. The highest percentile of people voted for her the most is 78%. I think it's like 80-something% now. It's like it's almost 80-something% of black men voted for her, and 92% of black women voted for her. Mm-hmm. Only 39% of white men vote for her, and 47% of white women voted for her. See. And then the Latinos, 44% of Latinos voted for her, like men, and 61% of women. Do you know the differences between the three groups of people?
Yeah. Some of them actually stick together in their political.
All
decisions.
of them do. That's what they do. See, the thing is, they're married. See, here's the thing about America, and people don't realize this. America is a corporation. America is a business. You know what business loves more than business?
More
family.
Business? Oh, okay. I would say more business. But yeah.
More business. Business and family kind of go hand in hand in business. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know they make their most money off of? Division. See how that works? See, politics is very easy to read. You know what I mean? So when my boy come out to the brothers, we talked to the brothers, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's so amazing. Like we all hate Drake. Oh, I hate Drake because he came in and took black people's rap songs. His dad's black from America. He took black people rap songs. He took black people style and all the other stuff. And the one dude that came and talked to us about the brothers, he's the number one person who's not like us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's the one Kendrick is really talking about in the sense of the they're not like us thing. You know what I'm saying? And he's the one telling us, condemning us, brothers, you got to stick with the sisters because the sisters love you. And the sisters, and get what though? We stuck with the sisters. And the sisters talk shit about us for months. The sisters dogged us the fuck out for months. Oh, you don't love your mama if you don't vote for Shawty. You don't love your mama. You don't love the community. You don't love.
I actually don't even think it's like this is just feeling weird. Ever since I woke up today, it just feeling weird.
Yeah, because
I don't think it's necessarily like a black.
That's the point I'm trying to make. It's not
it's
that,
not
because,
like a.
But it's not that. We understand what it is. We're not saying it's. They put the division against us, and one group of us ran with it, and the other ones didn't say anything. Brothers weren't dissing sisters. It goes back to everything in our society. Yeah. I wouldn't give him none because he voting for Shawty. I wouldn't get. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like that's what they give us. Then turn around and say you're the least protected. You're the least respected. You gotta get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not. It's a lose-lose with us. Period.
Yeah. It's
even when we show up, it's still like, oh, you ain't doing enough. And everybody else sticking to what they supposed to stick to.
Yeah.
Everybody else sticks to the script. They stick to their script.
This is the thing. Okay, so this is the thing that kind of got me about the whole thing, and I'm starting to see more black people come out and say that they voted for Trump. A lot of people, they're very like verbal about it now, like I told you, yada yada yada, right? And not just celebrities. I'm just talking about like people that I know, interacted with. None of them be having a reason to me for their vote over there. It just feel like like when you somebody just want to be different, like somebody just want to like they just want to like, I just want to just be this outside radical person to just
But why
Trump.
But why is it radical? Because this thing though, everybody votes. Once again, I just read it. Most people vote based on their family and their politics, their family politics. Mm-hmm. So once again, the quote unquote brothers who didn't vote for Shawty, it's like less than 20% almost. Most educated brothers who deal in money didn't vote for her because they don't care about what she's talking about. They care about money and how eggs are $8. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying these are my sentiments. It's just I'm reading the tea leaves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about me.
But okay, so that's my thing though. So it's like, we all care about inflation like that. But Buddy ain't said nothing about like
but the thing
doing.
Is, okay,
so I'm still like, why is their vote there?
You know why? Because 4 years ago he did it. If you look at the money then and look at the money for the next 4 years, it ain't the same. And we'll say some stuff about the pandemic, right? Pandemic started early, March 2020.
2020. Yeah.
He was gone in November 2020. So you still had another year and a half of this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, they told you, well, if you put a mask on, you did social distancing, you did all of this stuff, you took the jab, you'll be straight. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people caught it, a lot of people died, a lot of people had complications from it, it wasn't no joke. Mm-hmm. But did none of that stuff prevent it? You feel what I'm saying? It's like this. I just tell people to read what we looking for. It's like this. What suits your family the most? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, because Shawty didn't either. Shawty came in, started talking about everything else. Then once you start trying to because the one you came in the game dividing. 4 years ago, Joe did the same thing. You ain't black if you don't vote for me.
Yeah, vote for me, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Black men need to vote for me because if you ain't black, Charlemagne, you know what I'm saying? And since I want to secure your vote so much, I'm going to get somebody who, quote unquote, you can look at and try to identify, but she didn't identify for years. It was when she went in last year, she never said, I'm the first whatever. She said, I'm the first Indian. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's the point I'm trying to make. And I don't care nothing about her race. I mean, I don't care nothing about none of this. I'm not for him or for her. I'm for how to goddamn keep some money in my pocket. I'm for policy. Even though he didn't have one, she sure the hell didn't have one either. And you didn't see her policy until the end. Better yet, they didn't even elect her. They put her in there. So
yeah, that whole rollout was a whole
but peep this.
terrible thing. But
4 years ago, she was on the ballot. She didn't get the votes either then. So what are we talking about? He almost won 4 years ago. He won 8 years ago. He almost won 4 years ago. He gonna win again. Like this. I don't care about I don't care even about both. I'm not one of those people. I'm not a Trump. So when people say that, I'm not saying, oh, I would never vote for him. I'm not saying that because I didn't. But I'm not sad that he won. I'm not crying. I'm not sitting here, oh, I'm gonna tell my daughter. I said, we're the only group, we're the only community that put our backing behind our daughters. We back our daughters with everything. Our daughters get the back. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean when you say that?
Well,
with the backing, the
okay.
giving the daughters the backing.
Okay. This, we put more programs and things behind our daughters than our sons. We're the only community to do that. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's not surprising. But okay, you say that like
everything like this. We put more. It's more educational things. It's more stuff geared towards your daughters in the black community than your sons. See, you want your daughters to be powerful, but you want your sons to be cute. Cause I'm just thinking myself like, if this was a black kid, a black dude who lost, would women be crying the next morning? Because it's like, oh, we feel like second class citizens.
Yes,
I've read that. The person in America who gets done the worst is the black guy.
Yeah, I'll just be saying black people in general. I hate that Malcolm X quote of
no, but he said it was more to what he said.
Yeah.
But they always chop that one part up.
Yeah,
and the reason why they're doing that because she's the most not protected because she's the most out of pocket. She ain't in place. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling you that it's wrong to dream of get big or want stuff for yourself. But the thing is, when you're doing it in a cohesive family network, we'll get more together. Yeah, you're getting more now. You're getting more being single women, but you're missing the structure. Everybody else understands it, but ours.
But is it really a ours thing in this?
Yes. Like this, we're the only group of people that get tricked every year when they say people of color. See, people of color expands now.
Well, I guess my thing is like, I don't know that if us having more black families would have won the election or not.
Well, guess what though? Nah, it's not about who wins or loses. It ain't about that. Now, you'll have more structure in your household to understand how to understand policy, politics, and XYZ. Because, that's right, you wasn't here. I was talking to Rex, right? And Rex told me a story the other day. He said that, because Rex lives in a white neighborhood, predominantly white neighborhood. So Rex' dog was outside, little thump, shout out to Thumper, little Sasha Thumper. Dog, they Sasha Thumper. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he said his dog was outside. The neighbors love the dog. You know what I'm saying? Dog run across the street to an older white couple. So the husband goes into the house. The wife was outside, and Rex was talking about the Trump sign. He was like, yeah, man, this is going to be some crazy time, blah, 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 blah. And she said, well, you know, I really don't, you know, I'm not really a big fan of him, and I'm not really a big fan of her, but the economy's so bad right now. And she was talking about her kids. Like, she got 2 kids. One's doing really, really well, and one's not doing so well, so he had to move back home. And long story short, she's like, yeah, you know, I really don't know who I want to vote for, but I'm voting the way my husband votes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go and cut TV on. Michelle Obama, her married ass, get on there and tell our women, you vote however you want to vote because you vote was good for you. This and this and this. See what I'm saying? See the difference in the conversation?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got that's how you got the voting set up. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you got it set up. People are just voting just to vote. They ain't voting because they know what the fuck they gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of get what I'm saying? So you got a family. This conversation that you have in your family, and you kind of figure out what works best for your family, not identity politics.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't do that. We do what's best for our women. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And when you ain't doing what the best for them, they go get a whole bunch of niggas to talk about you. Happens all the time. Yeah. Happens to everything we do in our society. Well, we don't want to care about a woman being up there. No, we care about who's not qualified. Even though he's not qualified, she's not qualified either. But she been vice president, he been president.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like we ain't never seen these before.
Mm-hmm.
They got a clean sweep of the house. They got a clean sweep of the house. They won the house. Well, we've had the house the majority of the time for the last 16 years. Ain't shit and went the other way.
Yeah. It's just one of those damn, this is a crazy time to live in. This is a crazy time to live in. And it's more so just like a cloud of just, I won't say disappointment, but just like, damn. Like, I know what this meant to my mom and like those people. Like the characteristic of my mom, the independent woman who excelled at her job and whatever, broken home, all the whatever women of color. Like, it just feels like a damn, like they almost got that one and it just like got snatched from them.
Okay, so.
But by him though, that's the thing that gets me. I don't give a damn about them losing to the it's by him.
So what's wrong with him?
Like, the nigga who convicted felon.
No. He's been charged for felonies. He ain't been in jail yet for the felonies.
Yeah, because they put it off for the election.
Okay. See,
so you can't. So that's fine. But it's like, okay, so you got that right.
Okay, go ahead.
You got a nigga who ain't really that good in business at all. He's not that good in business.
What do you mean?
The nigga has filed for bankruptcy. So they're right there.
But most businesses have.
Yeah. But I'm saying that's still not a nigga I want to trust with the country, though. Hold on. I don't want to trust a nigga who's filed for bankruptcy multiple times. He's been there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Most of the businesses you go.
No, for sure.
Most of the things you use, the businessman have.
For sure.
Filing for bankruptcy is just make sure that you don't take my shit.
No, for sure. However, I don't want that running a country.
Okay.
That's already
okay.
So, but wait. This is the same nigga who's went on record talking about grabbing by the pussy. This is the same nigga who always does what he want. He don't have nobody's best interest at heart. He has his own. So it's not like a thing of like, oh, he about to just do whatever he want. He
about to do the same thing all of them do.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
So that's what I'm saying.
But he's worse though.
How? He's already been there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he has been there. And the first time he got there, we was still like, what the fuck? Why would we want somebody who has been in reality TV. Let's just think about this. A nigga who has done reality TV, we want him running the country.
Guess what?
We want him running the most powerful country in the United States.
Guess what? President Reagan was a movie star and was president.
Mm-hmm.
The governor of California was an action hero.
Mm-hmm.
The governor of Minnesota was a wrestler. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's not the same. See, I'm not like once again, I'm not taking up for him, but we've already had this, and it wasn't bad.
Yeah, them all the people you talking about are also niggas I never would have voted for either.
But the thing is,
I still wouldn't want them.
But once again, we had them already, and it wasn't bad.
It wasn't good.
Why wasn't it?
What good has he done? What good has he done that ain't been associated with some other stuff that was already set up in place though?
No, it wasn't set in place like this. It wasn't like this. That's why I want people to look at this. I want you to look at them 4 years with Barry. It ain't the same. Them 4 years with Barry, because they talking about he gonna give police immunity. Barry gave them folks immunity 12 years ago. It ain't the same. That's why we want people to kind of dig. That's why when in our American society, what they do is people do stuff. So I'm not saying he's innocent in nothing. He's done all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that every other ethnicity of people can do, they separate the person and the business. Like they can go golfing with someone they suing.
Mm-hmm.
Because they understand that. That's why with us, our colored people, they make us feel like, we have the God complex, and we have the we feel for everybody's complex. That's why we accept the black and brown. You know what I'm saying? Like that, we don't have inclusion. That's another reason that we don't really get far.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying whether Shawty, I ain't talking about whether him or her. Cause Shawty, every person she be around, she changed her accent for her.
Shit, all black people do that.
Bruh, she don't have to. She already there. But the thing is, she do that around different black people. They just did. I think she did something with the Muslims and the Palestinians or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was the same. She said the same thing to them, and they fighting each other. You feel what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff that Shawty was doing that wasn't. And once again, I'm not for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not for him, but I'm looking at the big picture. I don't care about I don't care about grabbing about a thing and all the other stuff, because once again, my boy just got out of jail for 3 years, had him down there, and they ain't had nothing on this nigga. And they just put stuff on you. They paint a picture of you in the court of public opinion, which I'm not saying that Donald is a perfect guy.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to him prying into Barry Soto's Barack Obama history, before then, all black people love Donald Trump. Once he started digging and telling y'all, hey, he not what y'all think he is. His background ain't what it is. Once he started saying that shit, we start hearing all the bad shit about Donald Trump.
Okay. Well, we also appreciated Donald Trump in a different capacity then. We're not looking at him as a political person. Also, the nigga is 79. I don't think anybody over 65 should be president.
Okay.
First off.
I mean, I agree with that.
Second, the nigga always golfing. Why the fuck do I want a nigga running the country who always want to hit a golf course? This nigga ain't never got no urgency to nothing. Why would I want that? He's a terrible choice. The nigga ain't got no policy. He ain't did shit good for nothing. The nigga does what he wants when he want. I'm telling you. This nigga gonna get up there.
Okay.
He gonna say what he want when he want.
So we supposed to get shouted. So we already had him. So we supposed to get shouted a chance. We supposed to give her a chance if we could, right? But mind you, no one voted for her for all the years she been trying to become, and they put in that role for identity politics. But you're supposed to give Shawty a chance. Because you know what? Because she remind you of your mothers and your sisters. That's the only reason they put her ass there.
Yeah. but to me, saying that to somebody like me means like, okay, we giving the power to a motherfucker that can get some shit done. That's what my mom and sister are.
But guess what though?
So like that, like to me, that's not a bad thing. That's like you mean to tell me that somebody who
guess what though?
I know can.
But guess what though? All of them don't get nothing done.
For sure.
See, that's the problem. See,
for sure. But she made it that far though.
How?
No. What I'm saying is she made it that far to the vice presidency, so she gonna get something done.
Okay.
But also, this is what I think we do with anybody of color in politics.
Stop saying people color.
We think anytime a black person get on the ballot or something, we think these niggas are the safe haven. We put them under the most scrutiny ever. We think that these niggas supposed to come in and have the most intellectual policies that no president if you go back in any history, any president, them niggas ain't did none of the shit they said they was gonna do. They be promising all kind of crazy shit. But when we get a black person up there, we be like, oh, we need them to have like the most, the best policy for the kids, but you know why? Ain't nobody else had no good policy.
Okay. You know why they do that?
We ain't asked nothing else of nobody else.
No, you know why we do.
But as soon as it's one of us up there, we act like, oh, no, you got to be the one that.
No, you know why we do that?
Why is it on them? Why is it on that one person?
You know why they do that?
Why?
Because that's how they sell you get up there. That's why they do that.
Should we fall for it? Do we fall for it? For sure. For sure, we fall for it.
That's why they do it. That's why she was there in the first place.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we can't have more pressure on her and
but his thing, though,
Obama than we had over any other white man.
No. Here's the thing though. Okay, so if one of us make it there, that's just like saying if one of us become a millionaire, is it right for us to put back into our communities? Yeah, because though, you have gotten the most out of all of us. See, we can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, out of 13% of the population, you're the one to get here. But when they get up there, the first thing they say is, I'm everybody president, right? Which they are. Mm-hmm. I believe that. I don't think that they should just, you know what I'm saying? But when they go up, when they go into these offices, they got an agenda for everybody. They got an initiative for everyone. Look at the last 4 years. When them folks came out here and got that masseuse Paula down here, them agents came out here, she ran her ass down here. And every time shit go on, they run their ass to whoever it is. But when it comes to us, fundamentally black people, they don't do that. Because we're okay with them not doing that until someone else don't do it. It's like this. We're on the fence about all of this shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think but I also think we can play the same game as white people.
No,
we can't.
We can't. The thing is,
we're too far behind.
Yes, because you know why we're too far behind? Because we say stuff like black and brown people. I'm fighting for Latinos. Latinos voted for them.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
They do it all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
They do it all the time. People be like, oh, I'm fighting for the trans and the LGBT people. Guess what though? They vote not for their color. They vote for their. They vote for their sexual orientation, not their color.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Everybody vote for their interests. So when a black man got some money and he voting for Shawty, oh no, they ain't right. You sell out. But the trans people will vote for somebody else because they allow and accepting trans or accepting alphabets, which is everybody can vote for who they want to vote for. Mm-hmm. I'm just upset because of how we got shamed as a community of men. I ain't talking about nobody else, a community of men. And every rally she went to, the ex-president wife dogged us out. He came and dogged us out. Everybody dogged us out, but the fucking numbers don't say that. Mm-hmm. The fucking numbers don't say that. And I ain't heard now fucking apology.
Okay, we ain't never.
Because what you just said, London, was when I think my mama and sister, they get shit done. But go though. When they get shit done, we applaud them. But it's time to be accountable. That's the point. We can't have it both ways.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't see this as a black man or black woman thing, though.
They did. You don't have to. The nigga came up there and told your ass,
yes,
you ain't.
For sure. For sure. I see what you're saying. However, what I'm saying in the grand... So, damn, all the black women said everything we wasn't going... I don't give a damn, none of the shit that we was talking about that. What I'm saying is, when it came down to it, we still showed up. We still all that stuff. So that didn't matter. We knew that they was gonna talk and say all that shit. We knew that.
But Lonnie, that's the problem.
Yeah, but my point is still this nigga who was elected. That's my problem. I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm the nigga who was chosen.
The nigga who was chosen,
not a nigga fit for office.
The nigga who was chosen, the people who chose him, fuck with him because they get what they need out of him. Everybody else get what they need but us, because when we get the chance to ask what we want and what we need, we do all the other shit. We do all this, what I call it, salad. Word salad. Mm-hmm. We do all of that. That's what I'm saying. Everybody else got more than us because they understand policy and politics. We understand feelings, emotions, and identity. We like how some shit looks. We all care about how some shit looks. That's why we the biggest consumers. Because you can sell us anything. They not having the same conversation. But what I'm trying to say is, when a couple of days ago, when them girls had the upper hand, they was talking shit about you. Then they come to find out it ain't you. I ain't heard them goddamn go diss somebody else. All morning I ain't heard them diss nobody else. Then morning they still trying to find a reason to blame us. Like they do all the fucking time. That's all I care about. Cause a lot of us really do our due diligence.
I mean, I don't know. That don't affect me at all. Cause we've been disproving everything that they've ever said anyway. We did go back to the Oprah thing when we showed the clip and you're like, oh, black men are the most involved fathers. We knew everything that they was saying was bullshit. So this ain't this is like lower on the totem pole to me. Like, we're more involved in our family lives, so that's more important than this anyway. But it's just like, so I don't know, when they was saying that, and then we even said on the podcast, it was just like, yeah, we ain't about to tolerate no disrespect during this. Yeah, like y'all can mouth off all y'all want, but like keep it cute, sis. Like it was always that energy, because it was like, yeah, like y'all, man, they were disrespectful. This ain't what we doing,
bro. They were disrespectful as fuck.
So it's just like, I just still can't. But also then the other part that upsets me, outside of the black people who voted for them, just anybody who voted for them, and it ain't even a black thing, white thing, it's anybody. The nigga's not fit for a presidency at all. Like, there's no way in hell anybody's gonna be able to convince me of that. The second thing is just like the people who didn't vote. And I know we always get into this whole thing every year, like, oh, my vote don't count, and y'all niggas get a TikTok account and a few videos, and they just feel like they understand everything of the whole voting structure. That's the other part that got me. Those people who did not vote, those people who did not exercise their right to go out and vote, the people who come from African American descendants, who people have died, gotten water hosed, all this for the right to vote, for them not to exercise their right. Those are the other people that upset me in this.
Okay. So once again,
outside of those who voted for him.
Once again, you trying to have it two ways. You basically mad at everybody who voted for him, but hell, they didn't want to vote for her. So if they didn't want to vote for her or vote for him, Cornel West, they was on the ballot. Y'all would been mad if they voted for Cornel West. Like this, it's like everybody mad because they didn't get their way. Because they see a certain way. They think they should be this way or that way. It's like this. You can't have it both ways. Some people say, I don't like now one of them, so I'm not even gonna deal with it. But, well, he a bad person, so I'm just gonna vote for her. Some people just ain't gonna do none of that. We can't have it both ways.
Why not? So you're telling me so you can look at a bad person, you be like, I'm just not gonna vote. Like this, you can openly say this nigga's worse than this person and be like,
but guess what?
I ain't gonna vote though because this person worse.
But this person okay. So but you just said hold on. But Lonnie, if you use
if somebody has more good in them than
Lonnie,
bad,
we don't know the good, bro. Like this, we got to stop.
We've seen the bad.
Okay, man.
But we've seen the bad,
dude. What you seen? What you seen that affect you? What you seen that affect you?
Everything.
Tell me 4 things. Tell me 3 things that affect you right now,
bruh.
What affect you, your household?
If a war goes down and this nigga is on the golf course talking about, yeah, I'm trying to get this last 18 holes in, or oh, I'm down in here vacationing because I can. This nigga takes the most vacations of any president we've ever seen. This nigga don't want to work. Why would I want somebody who don't want to work at the job that is the busiest job? So that don't even make sense.
So when he was president, were we in war, or did he bring people home?
No, because we were in COVID, the back half of it.
So for 3 years before that, 3.5 years before that, dude.
And he ain't did what has tell me something he done that we've been like, all right, cool, yeah.
Hey.
Give me one thing.
He brought them troops home. So he brought them folks home. He brought them folks home.
That was already some shit.
No, it did not. No, it was no. Like, it was not, man.
Place already.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out when it was in place.
That's like man, we trying to say that
okay,
like.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, bro.
I'm telling you.
Okay. So in your perfect world,
I'm not taking the nigga that's bad.
No, in your perfect world, everybody should just vote for her ass and to see what the fuck she gonna do.
Yeah, I think she would have been we'd have been way better off than him. Okay, for sure.
Hey, so get what though?
For sure.
So basically, get what? So
somebody who wants to be president.
Hold on. So for all the other people, for all the other roughly 78% of other people in the country, who basically they family works off of him. They shit works. They shit moving and grooving off of him because he's already been there before. And they saw bad shit for this last 4 years. So they should just vote for him because he a bad person. That's what we think.
They should not vote for him.
They should not vote for him because he's a bad person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, is that not logical?
No, it's not. It's not. It's
so
fair. No, it's fair. And trust me, and I understand you, but I understand you. But here's the thing, and that's the problem with identity politics. People vote for what they pockets and what their household look like. You can't tell these folks they shit didn't look better with him than without him. Cause they proof is in the pudding. You can't tell them that. They ain't just voting him just because. Hey, get what though? They elected him all over again from everybody else. They elected him beforehand for the last 3 voting cycles. He been on the ballot and they've elected him. We can't tell them that, bro.
I mean, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, you can't.
But I'm saying that it doesn't make sense to me to elect a person who the worser choice. It don't make sense to me. That logic doesn't make sense.
But Lonnie, that's a worse choice to you in your household. Being the president ain't. See, number one, for the last 4 years, they told you Biden being the president, all the other branches and shit determine everything else, right? Mm-hmm. Right? They tell you that, right? But when it comes to him, everything falls on him. But for everybody else, it's the branches. You see what I'm saying? See, we pick and choose how we want the shit to look. And I'm not telling anyone they're wrong. It's just like he don't get the same thing that everybody else gets. And once again, I'm not fighting for Donald Trump. I just want people to look at the bigger picture. I don't think he a good person or a bad person. I don't think she a good person or a bad person. Niggas been grabbing them by the thing. It's okay. Not to me, but they just been doing that, and some people like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just like when he was running, they made so much emphasis talking about his wife. His wife this, his wife that, blah, 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 blah. They don't say nothing about Shawty's husband. And they didn't show him for a reason. Cause this white guy right here, they gonna be looking like this. Well, wait a minute, she ain't like my mama for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's all identity, man. It's like this. Like I tell you all the time, everything in life is like beauty. It's an eye of the beholder. And the next 4 years is gonna be a telltale sign. In the next 4 years, so we're gonna vote for somebody else. And you have to vote for them other three branches. You're gonna vote for your city, your Senate, your city council, your district attorney, and everybody else.
Excuse me.
We're gonna vote for all these people all over again in the next 2 to 4 years. So I wish a lot of people fuck the person, take the face out the person, and just deal in the politics of each person, not whether her or him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get confused. Because some people will hear our argument or hear our discussion and be like, "Oh man, Ted's riding with Trump." I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It just, I'm not subjective. I like to look at the grand scheme of things. That's how you keep your emotions out of it. You know what I'm saying? What can I get out of this? Like this morning when stocks went up this morning, when everybody was dumping their war stocks and going into Costco's, McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, stocks and Johnson & Johnson, that showed something. They know they about to, then when you're saying that eggs here are $8, but Ukraine and somebody got a whole bunch of billions of dollars and whatever the case may be, whether it's weaponry or old stuff, news, whatever the case may be.
And of course, stuff like that in the last term president obviously don't agree with. And
so that's what I say. It's just semantics. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I feel everybody, bro. But I watched it last night. When I saw it last night, I was watching ABC, and they showed the demographic of what people care about the most. It wasn't abortion. It was economics. It's all economics. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't none of the other shit.
Yeah.
And all the other shit does matter. But it's all economics.
Not to America. Yeah. Not in the grand scheme. I mean, economics it runs everything.
Because it's a corporation.
Yeah.
Like this. And niggas is tired of being fucking. And niggas is tired of goddamn, like the initiative of getting $25,000 for a house, right? America doesn't have a housing problem. Look at your neighborhood. There ain't a housing problem. Motherfucker can't afford to stay there.
Yeah.
It's an inflation problem. They got new subdivisions all over the city. No one stays there. Because you can't afford to.
Yeah, it's just the only reason why this is like, I understand the argument that inflation, all it's only coming off of the pandemic, though.
That's not because of the pandemic.
It comes off of that.
It
So
does.
that's one of the like if you look at anything in it, that was a major time where everything shifted the most. You got supply chain. That crippled the entire everything. So from there, you go from there, and now you're trying to play catch up on we're in debt heavily already beefing with the Chinas and the Russias and all them other stuff. So who knows if, production, whatever the case may be. So it's like, you got that that you're fighting against.
And he tried to bring those companies from America, the American companies, back over here to bring back industrial in America.
Yeah.
So now your kids who don't go to college can go get a fucking job at Ford. You know what I'm saying? And feed this fucking family. See, I remember once upon a time, bro. Once upon a time when I was a kid, like the house I live in, I remember you had a mama, you had a daddy. Your mama worked, your dad worked. They had kids. The kids went to school in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They rode the bus or they walked to school. They had a little latch key around their neck. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is a pretty good life. That life don't even exist anymore. Like I was talking to E. I said, imagine this, right? They say the biggest house mortgage holders in the country are black women, right? Mm-hmm. But they're also the biggest in debt too. Imagine if they had a man in their house and just have a family. You know what I'm saying? See, we teach people. First, sometimes people feel like it's identity politics. Now it's in the individual politics. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we're basically kind of being individuals, and we're not working for the betterment of the community, if that makes sense. In this what we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And inflation won't be as much because now you have jobs that's pay you money, that pay you some good money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And your jobs wouldn't be getting shipped off, or they make computers for your job. And
I still don't feel like I feel you. Shit. I feel like that inflation. It's just a bunch of words that was used to like just be like, oh, I'm gonna make this thing better. Like, I don't see it. I don't see this nigga bringing none of the prices for nothing down. I don't see this nigga bringing no jobs back to the U.S., especially with AI on the rise. Like, niggas getting replaced left and right. So it's like even the job economy and the market is about to look different anyway. So like all this stuff the nigga talking about, nigga Elon just showed us a whole bunch of robots that this nigga is literally about to put in them factories. So it's like ain't nobody about to get nothing. The AI developers, they making AI software that can code so they don't have to. So ain't no computer programmers no more. Like all of this we're talking about, it just sound good stuff. Like, oh, he make.
But the thing
nothing
is,
gonna happen.
But the thing
we
is,
gonna be in the same spot.
We might. Well, we might be in the same spot as she was there. It just.
Yeah, and my own. That's the point. I wanted somebody that wanted the job. Somebody that's going to show up and actually want to work with motherfuckers on the job. Not somebody that wants the job for the purpose of power. Somebody that actually looks like they want to be there. Somebody actually is showing up and being there. That's what I wanted. That's what I'm talking about for president.
Well, prior to a few months ago, she had the worst VP rating of ever, all time. She had the worst. And no one really wanted to work with her. I'm not saying she's a bad person, y'all. I don't care about her, where she from. I don't care. It just, you've seen a snippet of who she is for 4 years. Not saying that she's a bad person. I don't know. We don't know what would happen if she became the head person in charge.
Man, shit. I know she down for some shit because we just seen her with the Montel Jordans back in the day. So she down for some shit. All right, I'm just looking at.
Did you just say you seen her with the Montel Williams back in the shit?
Yeah.
Well, your ass is tripping.
But no. Like seriously though, like this, I was just literally me joking, y'all.
She made that cracker. Hey. They got 2 kids cheating on her.
But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, well, shit. She trying to show her she can work with motherfuckers in America, different motherfuckers. I mean, she got a diverse ass household. So who more to work with America?
Don't start this.
She ain't gotta have a black nigga for me. I don't give a damn.
I mean, me neither. I don't care. Like this.
Like, you can work with a white nigga. Okay, cool.
Don't start it.
That's all I'm saying. That didn't bother me. Like that. I think that they probably should have showed the nigga more. That might have actually helped.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
But
what better way to show America that you can work with all motherfuckers in a melting pot than having you a white husband by your side and y'all running that shit? I mean, what other way?
Man, if her ass was
what other way?
If her ass was a black man who was married to a white woman, and
yeah, I'm gonna tear his ass up. So you right. I ain't letting it.
So
I ain't giving that nigga no leeway.
So why you give her some leeway?
because just off the simple fact of just that, just I feel like she's a better candidate.
So
that's why.
If it was a black dude who's the same candidate, you won't give him no leeway.
Well, okay, so if I see a black man with a white woman, I don't think it says the same thing to America as a black woman and a white man.
Why?
It just don't. There's no like just the hierarchy of the relationship is even different in a black man with a white woman than.
So what's the hierarchy?
So we do know that the money will go into the white communities usually most times in the interracial
all the time
with the man
because he's the head of household.
However, I just feel like
it's just
something about like a
why.
Let me figure out how to say this. So hierarchy of black. I don't know how to say it. It's just not the same to me. I don't see it as the same. I guess just because how I'm looking at how a man is running things versus how a woman is running things.
Oh, tell us more.
So whereas a black man, I am hoping that this nigga is the nigga. He's putting his foot down. He's deciding things in any relationship he's in. That's what I'm hoping for. More so in a white man and a black woman relationship, I feel like the dynamic is different because they are more so working together on. This sounds ridiculous right now. Nigga, let me just stop. I'm stop.
Nigga, if you
stop.
really,
it's just different. It's different. To
if
me.
you really
It's
think, they going over there doing all that bullshit over there at the house with that white brother, you are sadly mistaken. They're not. They're not. They ain't.
This is what it really comes down to me. When I see a black man with a white woman, I don't know. This shit just looks boring to me. Like, nigga, you didn't try to me. When I see a black woman with a white, I'm still not happy about it. However, when I look at America, in that instance, I just feel like if she would have showed the husband, maybe it would have showed them a little more, especially in a state where we don't want to see women run the country. That's all I think. But where you see a man, you give a man that. You give a man that off top. You just think leadership of a man off top.
They don't give a man that. They give certain men that. They don't even give brothers that kind of leeway, man. Come on, we gotta be for real. They don't even, perfect example. You're gonna use Barack Obama, right? Mm-hmm. Barack Obama has a Kenyan father, but he wasn't raised with his Kenyan father. He was raised with a dude who was like 14, 15 richest person in the country, in the world. Mm-hmm. And he was married to his mom, who's a white woman. And he was raised by his grandmother, who was the vice president of a bank. And his grandmother was married to George Bush's first cousin. And he's telling you, trying to sell you the black experience. And he go get a black wife, which is, cool. I applaud it. You know what I'm saying? And now he just soul brother number one, because he walked cool. You see how the dynamic different? And then we dug so much, and the reason, one thing is we didn't dig into who he was outside of becoming president, or the case may be, or his politics. So we didn't know any of that stuff till now, 20 years later almost. But we dug into who she is as a person. Mm-hmm. And then when you find who her husband is, you be like, oh, wow, shit, he got nigga tendencies. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's same thing like Shawty dating Travis Kelce. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Carmen dating Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
So needless to say, I don't care about who they marry. I'm just saying, like, you're right. America does look at it totally different, and Black America look at it way more different than anybody. Because when you see a black politician, a man with a white woman, they drag his ass. But most of our black politician women are with white men. You know what I'm saying? And we don't talk. We don't even mention it. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just, which is, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm just saying that it's not the same thing. It's not the quote unquote equality that we speak of.
Yeah. And I guess the reason why also I'm trying to just, I know it was a little bit of cluster earlier. Women gonna always do what the fuck they gonna do. They all like that ain't never changed. It's always gonna be some fuck shit with them. So I don't necessarily hold them to the same standard as a black man. So that's why when I see a black man with a white woman, it's more it angers me more than it does for a sister to do it. However, I'm still mad. It ain't like I'm just the needle just here instead of here.
Okay.
Like it's still there.
Okay.
So it's still a thing of like, no, I'm still on his ass. Like
so you won't won't give them the same accountability, but you'll give them the same responsibility.
In this case, that's a good point. I guess that is what it is. But also in this case, there's just certain things I'm okay with a black woman doing because I know that certain black women can do it. I've seen black women be able to rise to the occasion. I've just seen it. But that's just my own personal eyes of just, like I said, my mom, other women in the community who have helped raise me get things done with little to nothing or more. So it comes from that. So when we have this discussion, I'm looking at it like, nigga, I've seen black people do so much more with so little, especially black women. So I'm like, well, shit, let's see what she do. Let's see what she do. Yeah, granted, she was vice president. Ain't a whole lot come from her. Yes, for sure. We know that. However, when we look at the two candidates, that nigga over there just, the nigga lost almost all of his goddamn cabinet when he was in office. This nigga was trading people out left and right. Niggas not wanting to work with him. So it's just like, it's things like that just like, for president, I don't know. But if I'm looking at him for some celebrity shit, when he was in all the rap songs before he did all this, yeah, Trump was cool.
See,
he was cool then.
I think that's why. I think that's the age breakdown.
But he was cool then because we weren't expecting him for any responsibilities.
No. That's the age breakdown. Because when you became aware of Trump, you became aware of Trump from TV and rap. Mm-hmm. When I became aware of Trump, it was business and taking over companies and doing XYZ in the 80s.
Yeah, different. Yeah, we got introduced to him in different times.
It was like, you know what I'm saying? I knew Trump when black people loved Trump because he was putting the money behind Nelson Mandela, or he was putting the money behind Jesse Jackson. Mm-hmm. That's Trump I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't really understand the Trump. You're fired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew Trump a totally different way. So once again, I'm not saying he's good or he's bad. I'm not. No, you got to keep saying that in here because someone's gonna be like, "Oh man, that nigga Ted, so he be saying." Because every time me and Lonnie are on different sides of the fence, they be like, "Well, Ted be saying objective. Ted don't be knowing what he talking about." Tell me. I'm like, nigga, hey, before I became a barber, a lifestyle enthusiast, and now a content creator, I used to work in the library. I used to work at the front desk. I used to sit in front of a computer for 8 hours a day for 5 years. And I'm one of those people. When I want to know something, I look it up.
Research.
And I research everything I know. Like, I literally researched this. Like, I was telling some friends of mine, I don't watch TV, y'all. I don't watch TV. Like, I don't know the new series that everybody watching. All I watch is a lot of podcasts, political podcasts, self-help podcasts, and ours. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Country Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Lil Country Wayne. I ain't been watching that lately either because it just is the writing is terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, so you have to keep saying this law. So, I know a lot of y'all, everybody is upset right now. You know what I'm saying? And, you got to be a gracious winner and a gracious loser.
Hey, man, y'all going to have to show me. Just everybody who voted for him back, buddy, y'all, now y'all just going to have to make a believer out of me because I just don't see it. Bruh. But I also didn't. It was crazy coming into this. It was a very crazy thing leading up to this. So we was already in a difficult place of choosing. Like they sat Buddy down 3-4 months ago in the summer, and
that was all by design. Like this, and if people think that was just because it was all by design, they made it so that you didn't have to vote for her. That you didn't have to vote her in. They made it so you had to vote her in. That was the reason why they did it. Because I don't believe in all of a sudden.
Damn.
They was like this. They was in a room thinking of a way to manipulate the woman and the black vote. I believe that's the reason why they start throwing all these felonies on old boy or find him liable for this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know how it works. You know what I'm saying? So it's a book I read in college. I cannot remember the name of the book to save my life. It was like how to destroy a person's reputation or something like that. Mm-hmm. It was giving you the steps. You know what I'm saying? Destroy them in a court of public opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's why they doing the same thing that like the stuff they doing to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like it's the same thing over and over again, regurgitated a different way. So in your mind, you'll think it's like 1,000 people, but it's really just the same thing regurgitated. So it's the same thing. Somebody say he did this, then he did this, and they did this. Then they'll bring somebody from here, and he'll use 1 and 2. The other person use 2 and 3. The other person use 3 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then they just keep saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's like on Marvin Povich. You remember Marvin Povich?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Marvin Povich be like this. That's allowed 1,000 times. When I was growing up, I was like, didn't they ask the same? They asked the same question 1,000 times. But when they asked niggas down, they just asked the niggas the question 3 different ways.
Yeah. Do you think they focus too much on the black vote?
No. It's to trick you. They don't really focus on the black. It's to trick you. You know what I'm saying? It's to trick you to make you think, oh man, we're way more than what we are. We're only 13%. Mm-hmm. Dude, 13% of something is not a lot. Yeah. It's enough.
Shit, that's the tax.
But it's not a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole reason of bringing the immigrants in is for them to vote a certain way. And really, to be honest with you, y'all, it really backfired. Because all immigrants don't like each other.
Crazy.
Just like black people. All black people don't. Like white people, everybody don't really like each other. Y'all. So
shit, look at Elon ass.
Elon, that nigga, perfect. Elon don't like nobody.
This nigga, the South African, the nigga who's not the biggest immigrant.
Elon talk so much shit. But just think about it, dog, man. Just being honest, man. It's like they don't like each other. Like the immigrants, they'll see some more immigrants come in illegal, even though they're illegal. They be like, man, they don't come fuck this shit up.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't come fuck my shit up.
I ain't gonna hold you. That Hispanic vote kind of fucked me up. When I seen that, I was like,
yeah.
Oh. Damn. So that definitely fucked me up. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Them niggas like this. I don't like them niggas. Hey, they was like, my boy in bed. I'm gonna drop it down with them
niggas. I don't like this shit. I
don't like this nigga. I'm gonna drop it down with them niggas. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's been crazy, and the crazy thing is, I didn't even plan on like talking about this for the whole show because it was like so much other stuff that happened in the week I was gone. But
man, you gone like 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying?
But good little while. Man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button,
subscribe, hey,
please.
Hey, I know everybody not gonna be on. Everybody gonna be on one side of the fence. And I know, I get it, cause hell, I woke up this morning, I was like, but I watched it all last night, and I was like this. Oh shit, he gonna win Georgia.
Yeah.
This me.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna win South Carolina too, and North Carolina. I said, damn. Then I'm looking at the goddamn the map. And you went over here, you saw all that red. I was like, damn.
Boy.
I was like, damn.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah, then every time I watch it early, like if you like watch like, you know, when the polls like start closing, it always be looking so crazy. And I was like, oh, maybe. Woke up, nope.
And then you look at Georgia, like this blue DeKalb County, blue this part of Fulton.
But
people forget Georgia's this big. It's a whole bunch of other people.
Whole bunch of other people. And them folk, it was red all around outside them counties you was talking about.
I'm like this. Man, this shit crazy. I was just looking like, boy. I said, but I was in my mind. I was thinking about his speech. She had Beyonce.
Dog.
Beyonce.
Party. Like he just.
You know what I'm saying? Cardi.
He just be doing too much for me.
Cardi B. You know what I'm saying?
He just be doing too much for me. But
Mid Stallion.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all write in the comments what what y'all think.
Tory Lanez said, Tory Lanez shoot that girl.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
probably
next episode.
Yeah, probably go live
because it's gonna be something that like comes out. I guarantee it. The case just they going back and forth between that and Diddy now. It's just them two cases. And shout out to Young Thug finally getting out.
Jeffrey,
and they can't come to his hood, which kind of sucks. But
not go though. No, and all honesty, I know we're getting close, y'all. But all honesty, hell, I'll leave too. All you niggas that told these folks I was doing shit and I wasn't even here.
Yeah. Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all, man. I'm leaving. Yeah. I'm leaving. Like I told my partner, I said if I was goddamn Jeffrey, I'll move to Tampa. I get me a nice ass house on the beach in Tampa. Even though it might have a hurricane, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get to see this every damn day.
Yeah. Anyway. No more Cleveland ad for him. All right, well, hey man, till the next time.
Bring it on stats.
We appreciate y'all, and I'm Comedian Lonnie.
And on the Flash, we out. Peace.